44. Read lines 27 to 28 from the poem. And there, in the explosion in the darkness, briefly incandescent, they appear. The imagery in the lines reveals that the speaker... So what is the imagery here? That they're in the explosion in the darkness. So this is following immediately after we bang the particles into each other like race cars to get to know new particles, to learn about new particles. And they're in the explosion in the darkness, briefly incandescent. So it's kind of like this from dark emptiness. There's some reaction or explosion. It's super brief and bright. What does this indicate? That E envies the physicists, the speaker envies the physicists who research colliding particles. Okay, so first things first, it reveals that the speaker, this is a speaker viewpoint question. We want to know the speaker's point of view. Speaker's point of view is going to be essentially the main idea of the passage or the poem. It has to be, because he's the one giving the passage or poem's main idea. So that's the only thing we can say with certainty that the speaker agrees with or has as a point of view. So the idea here is the speaker's fond of, almost enamored by the physicists who do this. They kind of gets this positive sense of wonder. So does he envy the physicists? No, I don't think that's correct. That's not the main idea. F has personally observed colliding particles. We have no idea whether he's personally observed colliding particles. Don't know that. G admires the powerful reactions that occur while particles collide. Yes, he is admiring a powerful reaction, an explosion in the darkness when particles collide. And, that's just after the part where we raced them into each other, banged them into each other. So this looks to be correct. That is the main idea of the poem. This speaker is admiring, or thinks highly of at least, this process of colliding particles. H has a simplistic understanding of how particles collide. No, that is not a main idea of the poem. And honestly, we have no idea. Nothing suggests he has a simplistic or non-simplistic understanding. Okay. He is trying to simplify things like comparing the collisions or racing the particles around a collider to cars around a racetrack, but that doesn't mean his understanding is simplistic. H is not correct. The correct answer here is G.